Hello, my friend. If someone said to you, your entire outlook on life could actually be changed in a really easy way, would you want to know more? My name is Tessa, tessafyffe. I help you thrive with your hidden disability without the pain of settling for less than you deserve. On this video, which I've entitled 5 Mindset Shifts to a Fulfilling Life, 5 Mindset Shifts to a Fulfilling Life, we're going to go deeper into that question. It's so important, is it not, to be able to choose how you want to see your world and to be able to train your brain, if you like, into how you're going to experience your life. Are you with me? We can do that if you didn't know. And it's so important and it makes such a big difference in your life. It transforms your life. Specifically, if you're living with a hidden disability like me, this can really change your lived experience, your daily lived experience, in the way you choose to see your life, the way you choose to walk through the world. Yes? And that's really what we're talking about here. And it certainly made a big difference for me in my life. So I hope that you will find this video interesting. So we're talking 5 mindset shifts to a fulfilling life. Are you ready? Shall we get started? Number 1 mindset shift, moving from limitation to possibility. Moving from limitation to possibility. I think this is very important, especially with your hidden disability, because the world tells you that you are limited, right? The world is telling you constantly that this is you, this is your ceiling. It's like that amazing film, wasn't it? The Matrix. And there was this line where there was a spoon and then they said, well, no, there is no spoon. I'm misquoting Neo, the character in the Matrix, but basically, there's a ceiling? No, there is no ceiling. Thinking about limitation in terms of possibility. So it's really about how you view your challenges in life, how you view those challenges as an opportunity for growth. Yes? If everything that came at you as a challenge, you looked at it as an opportunity for growth, the journey would be so much better, so much more nourishing. And you want to look at your potential for greatness. It's not about your limitations, it's about your infinite possibility. Okay? So it's a big shift. But it's kind of easily done because you just decide to start thinking differently, decide to start thinking about possibilities. Are you with me? Infinite possibilities, no less. Number 2 mindset shift, moving from self-doubt to self-belief. Moving from self-doubt to self-belief. Now this one I think is huge, really, because it all starts in the mind and how you see yourself. So if you don't have that belief in yourself, you're not going to get anywhere, right? And you will just drift into self-doubt. And it's so easy for it to happen when we think about the challenges we face in the world we live in. So I would want to encourage you to sort of cultivate that strong belief in yourself, that strong belief in, your ability and your potential, right? You're not focusing on the self-doubt, but cultivating that self-belief. Be your own biggest cheerleader. You have to be your number 1 cheerleader. And also looking at ways that you can build your confidence, build that resilience. Having self-confidence, it is a muscle. You know, ask the genie for more confidence, and life will send you circumstances that you'll have to go through, and you will then build that confidence muscle. So it really does come through going through your challenges, but also viewing them differently. Are you with me? So think about how you can build on your self-confidence, challenges that you have gotten through before, you've come out the other side. Build on that, use that when you're dealing with what you're facing now and into the future. So moving from self-doubt into self-belief. Are you with me? Number 3 mindset shift is, this is quite a big one, moving from isolation to connection. Moving from isolation to connection. Now, living with a hidden disability, if you're like me, it can be incredibly isolating. Oh my goodness. We need a whole nother video just to talk about that, don't we? Isolation doesn't always have to be a negative thing, but in terms of mindset shifts that are going to propel you into a more fulfilling life, you want to think more about connection, right? So it's more about, you know, understanding how important it is for you to have a supportive community. It might not be a community of thousands or hundreds. It might even just be your key people around you, but nurturing that. You know, sometimes we have people who come into our lives maybe just for a little while, or could actually be in our lives for much longer because we have a nourishing connection with them, but we're so focused on other things, on our health challenges and, you know, the hard stuff of life, that you don't put time into cultivating those connections and cultivating those friendships. It is important. And I've certainly benefited from that. So I think that's something important to recognise, yes? So building a supportive community that can benefit you. And I would encourage you also to think about how you can reach out to other people who are on the same journey as you are. Not everybody relates well to just any old connection simply because you have the same type of health challenge, or because you're in the same area where you live. It doesn't have to be that way, but sometimes we connect with people, don't we? And you feel as though, yes, they know what I'm talking about. They're on my journey. I like her energy. I do. I feed off people's energies. And that might be something to think about. Okay. All right. Number 4 mindset shift is moving from fear into courage. Moving from fear into courage. This one is also huge because living with a hidden disability, you can be consumed with fear, and it keeps your feet planted, and you don't move and you don't do anything, right? You're scared of traveling. You're scared of maybe starting a family. You're scared of dying early. You're scared of trying out that new swimming pool because your body doesn't respond well to cold water. I mean, there are all types of fears. I'm making a jest there a little bit, but you don't want to live in that place of fear, yes? So I would encourage you to think about facing your fears as an opportunity for personal growth, right? There is a wonderful book I read years ago called Attitude is Everything. And it's very much about deciding. You just make a decision in your head, right? You just decide that, yes, this path scares the heck out of me, but I'm just going to take my fears and I'm going to do it anyway. And that's basically what courage is, isn't it? You decide that you're going to step forward. You don't want to stay and live in a place of fear. And think about ways that you could perhaps step out of your comfort zone a little bit, just as a test. You know, it sort of pushes you a bit to get a bit comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's a Tony Robbins line. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It just helps us to grow when we embrace new experiences. Are you with me? And the last one, mindset shift number 5, is moving from reaction to intention. Moving from reaction to intention. Now, we don't want to be in a place where we are just reacting to the circumstances around us. You know, you don't want to have the news on constantly because you're constantly reacting to what is happening. You want to shake that off and get back to focusing on your journey and what you're about, and living from a place of intentionality, living with intention and living with purpose. Are you with me? I think that's really important. And also thinking about, you know, the goals that you're setting or the things that you want to achieve that are aligned with your values. It makes it personal. It makes you more grounded and focused on what you need to do. Brendan Burchard says you want to let the main thing be the main thing. No, the main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. He's brilliant. The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. What is the main thing for you? And then you move towards it with intentionality and with purpose, not reacting to what's going on in the world. Okay, well, I really hope that you get some insights and, you know, gets the juices flowing, gets you thinking about how you can shift your mindset in different areas to lead you to a more fulfilling life. Comment down below, let me know what was your number 1 takeaway. Comment down below, let me know what was your number 1 takeaway. My new book is out soon. I'm so excited to be able to serve you in a different way with the content in the book. Look out for it. You can comment down below, put your name if you want some more info. There will be a link soon for a wait list. My name is Tessa, Fyffe. I'm sending you my light and my love, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.